And we're live.
Welcome to Warrior Wednesdays.
We go live every Wednesday afternoon at 4:30 p.m. So be sure to like our page and click the bell on the right of this post and choose get notified when we go live.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can choose to get notified when Facebook thinks you would like our show, and people have they get these notifications wherever they are saying
Nice.
that you're going to like this show. Or you can choose to be notified every time we go live and not let Facebook decide for you. So I'm here with Jenny Clough, the president of Shape Your World Society and the founder of the Total Makeover Challenge.
And I'm here with Trish Bourne, vice president of Shape Your World Society and city coordinator for the Chilliwack Challenge and the filmmaker for the whole challenge. And she documents everyone's changes over the 4 months, and we get to see all their amazing transformations on the YouTube channel.
Yes, and I love doing it. And so for those of you out there who don't know, Shape Your World Society runs the Total Makeover Challenge. And Shape Your World Society is all about helping women and their families.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, this week, we are so excited to share some of the things that have been happening this week and get to meet our new round of guests. I'm so excited. But first, I want to thank our guests from last week. So we had the Winning Apprentice team member, Deborah Benning from the Mavens in Motion.
Yes.
And a few of our top 6 challengers. So we had Lisa Stromdahl from Chilliwack and Jessica Bouchard from Chilliwack. So
yes, and that was a great, and we were supposed to have 2 more ladies.
Our 2 Bonnies.
And then we had some technical difficulties that day.
Yeah.
So we actually have the ladies from last week ready to share this week as well.
Excellent. So today's show is brought to you by Shoppers Drug Mart. We will be announcing again the winners, because I'm not sure when we announced it. We were actually
they
live.
only heard Tanya, and then everything went blank.
Okay, so we kept talking for a while because we weren't quite sure. But we will be announcing again the winners from each city for their social media post of their shoppers experience on their photo shoot day. So congratulations to those ladies.
Yes. So, but before we bring on our first guest, let's talk about some of the exciting things going on in the Total Makeover Challenge.
Yeah. Well, last week was a very busy week, as we were saying, because we had a Little Black Dress every single night, Monday night in Chilliwack and Tuesday night in Abbotsford, and then of course in Wednesday night in Langley. So
yes,
lots of fun Little Black Dress.
And
events.
We didn't get to announce anything for Langley because we actually did our show before the Little Black Dress.
Because that's right, when our show we had to take off and drive to Langley, and then we got to see the Little Black Dress in Langley. So. Yeah, so we had our 6 top winners in Langley, our top 6. So congratulations to
our Langley top 6 are Jolene Bone, Deborah Benning, Stacy Go Cool, which I just love that last name.
Go Cool. Yeah.
Marissa Stallman, Sherry McBride, and Shelly McDonald.
Yeah. So congratulations to the top 6 from the Langley group. And last night was our first meeting for the 3rd segment. And we met all together, all 3 cities. So that was really exciting to see the top 6 from all 3 cities.
Yeah, so we all got together in the Abbotsford location.
Yes.
And we had a lot of announcing to do,
right,
ladies, in the green room.
Well, it was great because we got to announce our top grand prize, which was a 1-week vacation to Whistler for each of the winners from each of the cities. So that was very exciting. And of course, all the wonderful other prizes that we just found out about and got to announce. So that was good.
And then we had a special guest speaker.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she was great.
All 3 cities again. And her name is Terry Holland. And boy, she was so good. She's an NLP expert. She does timeline therapy, which I love. I actually do timeline therapy on people too. And it's just such an amazing process. And she's a master life coach, and she had some really great gems to share with everybody.
I love the chair.
The chair, like walking around with this obviously big chair, and you're just laughing because you do know when you talk to people, this is why I'm not doing what I want it to do. It's this chair. It's sitting on my shoulder.
Yeah, she was funny. Her facial expressions too made it pretty funny. So.
And you know what? It was such a great demonstration, and I think everyone is guilty.
Yeah,
at some point of holding a chair on their shoulder.
Good reminders. Exactly.
Good reminders. Yes. Yeah. I was thinking, what chair am I holding on my shoulder right now? Yeah. I'm sure there's a few.
I'd like to walk through the visualization she did again, though, because my mind was like, all over the place. And so, you know how you're supposed to visualize on one item? Well, I kept jumping from one item to the next item to the next item. So I had like...
You couldn't pick one?
No, I had like 20 things going on. And so I need to repeat that experience.
That's the hard part. Is you got to pick one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I just picked one.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Yeah.
Really amazing.
That's why I want to do it again. So
okay. Well, maybe we could do it again at the weekend retreat.
Yes.
After a bit of wine.
Or
water or Coke.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we bring in one of the ladies, how about we announce the Shoppers Drug Mart winners first?
Okay, perfect. Let's do that.
Because we don't want to miss that again this week.
Right.
Okay, so shoppers picked their top social media posts for each city of the challengers who shared their shoppers experience as they had their makeup applied before their photo shoot. So, and it was a really tough choice. There were some amazing posts out there.
Yeah, it was great. So for Chilliwack, which we did announce, and I think most people heard, is Tanya Chandran.
Jaya Chandran.
Jaya Chandran.
You know, Gwen is really good at pronouncing her last name. I need to work on
I'm
that.
bad at pronouncing.
So sorry.
I'm bad at pronouncing anything. But Tanya is one who also won her photos for self-care because she's an amazing photographer.
She is.
And the way she put her pictures together in the social media posts were all collages.
I know, so, she did really well.
Yeah, so she and she is an artist, so you can see that.
Yeah, she showed us some of her beautiful artwork.
Yeah, so congratulations, Tanya.
And so for Langley, the winner of the Shoppers Drug Mart bag of goodies is Stacy Gocool.
Yes, who we're going to see later in the show. So we can talk about that wonderful shoppers experience. And for Abbotsford, Brianna Cooper.
Awesome.
Yeah. So please talk to your city coordinator and picking your prize up, and it's a gift of wonderful shopper items, which I love all their stuff. All the makeup and stuff. So it's very exciting. So thank you, shoppers.
All right. So we're going to bring in our first guest now, and I am going to suggest we do Stacy first because she is having some technical difficulties going in and out.
Yes.
And I believe she's in a room that might be needed soon by somebody else. So. Let's bring up Stacy.
Excellent.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi.
Welcome.
Congratulations on your shoppers winnings.
Thank you.
Yeah. So yours was chosen as the top social media post. So yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how about we start with you telling us a little bit about yourself?
What I typically start with is I'm a mom, which you'll probably see little people coming and going here and there. There's one right now. MJ, say hello.
Hello.
You can kind of see the top of his head. Anyway, that's kind of my life right now. Can we just wait for 1 minute? I'm just
Whenever I breathe in, my chest hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not good. Maybe don't do any running around. Do you want to just rest for a minute?
When I cough,
Okay,
I have to
come up
breathe
here.
in.
Oh, come on.
I have to breathe in.
Hello.
Hi. Then you won't have to be doing any coughing, right? Oh, don't do that. We don't want it to fall down. So I'm a mom. And this is one of my kids. This is MJ. He's 6. He's going to be 7 next month. Actually, he turns 7 on May 21st. So
Oh, wow.
a really great birthday gift for my boy.
That'd be awesome.
Fun.
Can you get me a baby for my birthday?
No, I'm not giving you a baby for your birthday. Okay. So I last year, for the last about 10 years, I've been a youth worker. I've worked with youth and in varying capacities, mostly in a youth center, but different programs all over the place. And I kind of my son has ADHD, and he needs a lot of extra supports. And I had kind of an epiphany that, I'm at work and I'm helping other people's kids who need extra support while my son's at home or at school needing me or those kind of things, right? And I wasn't in a good space myself to be providing support. I was frustrated. I was working on some anxiety, depression stuff, and I've since come out of a bit of that darkness, but a lot of it was making myself, trying to create a better me to be better for my kids. So I wound up leaving work, and now my job is just being mom, not just being mom.
Yeah.
That's a big
The
job.
most important job.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty important.
Yeah. Aw, that's awesome.
So, Stacy, tell us what went through your head when your name was called.
I was the last one called in my group, and I knew I had a heart attack. I'm pretty tight with at least a few of the ladies that are in the top 6 with me. I mean, our whole Langley group is pretty tight anyway. But it was a little bit. I had some heart palpitations when I see Jolene's up there, Deb's up there, Marissa's up there, and there's one more name left to call.
That would be very stressful.
And then I was like, well, I guess I'll support them. Like, we all came this way together, and we walked this path side by side, and here we are. And Stacy Go Cool, that's me.
That's awesome.
That is so great.
So, Stacy, what are some of the things that you learned in the second segment that you're going to take with you into the third segment?
Oh goodness. What did I learn? I learned lots of stuff, lots about myself, actually, and how I struggle to let things go. I do just with group work. Group work's always hard for different people for different reasons, of course. But I am a bit of a control freak, for lack of and I have a hard time with, like, if I'm really good at something, I just want to do it because for the team, I want it to be the best.
Yeah.
But I had to learn to kind of relinquish that a little bit and allow other people to, let their light shine, and it might not have been what I would have made it, but it's what they made it, and it was amazing and fantastic.
Well,
So
that's a great thing.
Yeah.
Trusting myself to trust others, I think, is something I learned.
Awesome. And the second segment was a lot about teamwork, and the third segment, there's a little less of that, but there is definitely in the fashion show working as a team together. So that's great.
Yeah.
Any other things for the second segment? You said you learned a few things.
Oh gosh, I don't know anything specific that I would take over to the third segment, but just I like I said, I learned a lot of things about myself.
Yeah.
Can I pinpoint any? Control freak thing really sticks out in my mind.
Yeah.
Something I really liked about segment 2 as well is that we were able to, in a group of 30 and then down to a group of 15. Yeah. In the first segment, we didn't really get to know everybody really well. We got to know a few people really well, and everybody else just kind of were more faces in the room, and we were part of a group.
Yeah.
So segment 2, it was nice to kind of get together with the women that I hadn't really even had one-on-one conversations with. To see what they were like and just see the different personalities that, like not seeing them in a different light than I originally thought they might be. Right. So,
yeah.
Oh, that's
excellent.
Really cool.
Yeah.
And so I have a question for you. What was your highlight of the Little Black Dress cocktail party, besides hearing your name called?
Besides the last
that was probably your highlight. What was something that really struck you about the Little Black Dress cocktail party?
Oh gosh, so many things. It was so nice to see everybody all together celebrating each other. It sounds kind of cheesy, but it was really nice to have my parents there.
Aw, that's not cheesy.
That's not cheesy at all. I love it.
Yeah.
It has been, online and not superficial. I don't mean that in a negative way, but in like a, there's been a lot of like reaching out sporadically to different people here and there. And I haven't had a lot of, so many people are coming out of the woodwork that are like supportive as heck. Like I'm so surprised at all these people that I didn't realize. I thought it would be annoying. I thought I would be, oh God, Stacy's posting again. So many people are so incredibly supportive of me, and it just makes me so proud. And then it was really nice to have my parents there at, like, I didn't sell a lot of tickets to the Little Black Dress, and I honestly wasn't 100% sure I was gonna get in. Right. But it was really nice to have my parents there, seeing my name being called, and my mom was there with her camera phone taking videos.
That's so
I think that's what stuck out.
Nice. So what are you looking to get out of the third segment?
More learning about me and more focusing on me. You know, being a mom, being a wife, being a youth worker, I spent the majority of my life focusing on other people. And it's been really nice to focus on me and get some kind of, you know, be a little bit selfish, but in a negative way.
That's all about self-care for yourself.
I'm looking forward to this weekekend where I can, you know, I've never done a Tough Muddery style kind of event. And
I'm looking forward to it too.
2-3 months ago, I would have been terrified.
Yeah.
But now I'm a little bit hesitant, I'll be honest. But still, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be
hesitant is good. It means you're getting out of your comfort zone this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
We all are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
No worries. Thank you for scooting me ahead. I'm really glad this worked out.
That's awesome.
Okay.
See you this weekend. Bye.
Thanks.
She's so cute. Love their red lips. Just so
know.
beautiful.
I know. I forgot to put lipstick on. Oh dear. Just a reminder.
Yeah.
Hey, so it looks like our sponsor is here. We can interview our sponsor next. So
nice.
so sorry, Bonnie's. We're just gonna make you wait a little bit longer. But we have with us one of our sponsors, one of our very special sponsors.
One of our most amazing sponsors.
And Photo Art by Simpson has been with us, I think, for 7 years now.
I think it's 7 years.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about our guest speaker coming up. She's been accredited with the Professional Photographers of Canada and has been awarded with a Craftsman and Master's designations.
I believe that.
Her and her husband, Andrew, have had the pleasure of sharing their love for the art by traveling around the world while teaching and judging, I didn't know this part, photography internationally. So please welcome Arlene from Photo Art by Simpson.
Hey,
Hi, Arlene.
Hi, Arlene.
Yes, we can. We were hoping we could.
It took me a few minutes to figure this all out.
You're here, and that's
I am.
Exactly. So Arlene,
so you were surprised at a few things that I do.
I searched you up online, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I should be having her judging the commercials coming up if you have time. Someone that has a good eye.
Yes. Perfect. Well, Arlene, tell us a little bit about yourself to our audience.
Me? Well, number one, I'm a very independent woman. I'm a mother of 2 children, and I'm a partner to my husband for the last 40 years that we've worked 24/7 together for 40 years, which is, it's a feat in itself.
Married and work together is amazing.
Work hard and play together, you know. I love gardening. Gardening is one of my things. If I get stressed out, I go out and stick my fingers in the dirt, and I become one with nature, and I can come back and I'm kind of rejuvenated. So I love that. I love people in general, you know. It's just, maybe that's my work. I shouldn't like them, right? But no, it is. I like, how should I say? I like making things in my business. Should I say? I like helping people. I'm a big. I love being there for people to create something new and different. If you know, and I'm a giving person. I'm also there for a lot of people. And I look after another couple in Peachland. They're both 92 years old. So I'm out there once a month to look after them. So, you know, so it's very diverse as to what I do and what my time gives me. So, but other than that, and then traveling, I love traveling. So I love my home, number one. So I'm a Cancer. So I go, it's just one of those things. I do like to be at home. I don't know. That's a little bit about me.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love baking. That's the other thing. Baking, I love.
You love baking.
I
Oh,
love baking. Love baking. Yeah. Well, my father was a baker when I was younger. So I grew up in a bakery. And so I did my elementary school to going into high school. I worked in a bakery. So I've worked all my life.
That would be a dangerous place to work, at least for me.
I would keep eating.
there's Andrew in the background.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello. You stuck your face in here.
Well, I didn't mean to. I was walking.
All right. So how are you, if you can tell our viewers, how are you involved with the Total Makeover Challenge today?
The Total Makeover Challenge, well, this year has been proved to be a little more, how should I say, I've done a lot of things for different people. So, but generally speaking, I do the photography. We do the photography. So I photograph them. I photograph the ladies as they come in, capturing the essence of who they are right then and now. A lot of change in these girls as I see them from the first section, like even the very first portrait. I shouldn't even call it a portrait. It's a snapshot of them when they're white shirts and black tights and made them look not very nice. From that point, even to this to the next segment where there's where the top 15 are chosen. It's a huge change from there to there. So they and just when they come in, to give them the confidence that they are beautiful, and that there's something really nice about every one of them. Just lots of them have very low self-esteem, so it's very difficult for them to feel like they're showing their best foot forward, maybe should I say. But I think with a little bit of primping and make sure the hair is right, and I think a lot of that has to do with I feel I chat a lot, which Andrew always goes, "You chat too much. Arlene, will you stop talking?" Anyways, I chat a lot, and I make sure the hair is right, so I'm fixing things and stuff. And you know what? When somebody does that, it just feels like you're being pampered, being looked after, and I just want to make sure that everything does look perfect. I don't want to have to fix it later. So I just as soon take a few more minutes and do that. So so doing that during that session, and then doing even from the full length to the headshot, which is done in the same session, there's a huge difference. So
wow, yes, I see that.
By the time I do the headshot, they're kind of relaxed, and they're kind of they can kind of be little sexy, because they need to be. And you can see by the eyes that there's something, going on in their mind, and you can see that, and it's just, and you capture that in their expressions, and that's what I love doing. And then I love seeing the end results when they come in and going, "Oh my God, I can't believe it! Look, she's just beautiful," or and if I have to fix hair here and there to make sure that somebody's hair looks great, because it's somehow between the salon and my place, because it rained or something wasn't quite right, then I fix it. So
the photos you did this year were absolutely beautiful. So maybe explain what you did.
There was
those.
a new technology you used this year.
Well, there's a new product line that came in, and I was pretty excited about it when it came in, and so when I was able to get a little help from the company to make it all happen, because there was just, there's 35 or 36 images that I needed to have ready.
Yeah.
And there was a short window that I was given to have these done. So
sorry about that.
3 weeks for us to get something like this done, and I didn't have 3 weeks. So, but it's a high definition metal. It's on aluminum, and it's got a coating on it so that it's protected, scratch protected. So it's not framed, and it has a metal easel, an aluminum easel that's attached in the back, which makes it really contemporary, makes it fun, makes the colors very vibrant, and makes them stand out. And yeah, it's an amazing product.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of these they were always available to me in wall size. So I could do a 40-inch print, but I was never able to do something small. So this time.
They were stunning.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely
you
stunning.
had beautiful models to work with, but the whole new product line was just incredible. I loved it. I loved the look.
It was different. Yeah, the girls were great, but you know, I have a good subject matter to make the print look nice too. So
exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Good job.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So can you share some tips with anybody out there who is going in for a photography session? What would you suggest? And we do have our ladies all coming back to you again. What kind of tips would you have?
That's great. So, well, you know what? I need to do something different this next time. But I guess my tip is not much different than this last time they came in, because they just need to relax. Number one is mostly relaxing and letting us. Well, this time it'll be me, because Andrew will be away for a couple of days. So letting me do the images that how I see them, not necessarily how they see themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a loss of control on their part to allow me to mold them how I would like to see them. And it's kind of like being putty, a putter, you know, you're creating something.
Wow.
And if you're not, and if a lot of people, if you're like, I know with Andrew, if you put him in front of the camera, he's constantly thinking, is that correct? Is that the right angle? Is this, I'm like, whatever. Well, some people, and because we're also used to having selfies and stuff like that, that the angles that we're normally taking pictures of is totally different to the photographs that I would be taking. So, so I would just say, just come to have some fun is really what it is. And I'd like to do something very casual this time. So I don't want them coming with dressy clothes.
Okay.
I'd rather them come in if they can get a pair of jeans on and a really nice, just a casual shirt, just something that I can put them up against some rough wood, you know, and just make it very rustic is really what I'm after.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
A little bit of a contrast to what we've been doing.
But hey, it's our warrior theme this year, so that works perfectly.
Yeah, there you go. Never even thought of that, but that's perfect.
Excellent.
Yeah. And other than that,
like total warrior theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of dress more rustic. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Awesome. So, anything that you'd like to share before we move on to our next guest? Anything like you would like to share with our audience?
Anything that I would like to share? My daughter is coming home.
Well, that's exciting.
That's the best news in the whole wide world.
Is she coming home to live or visit?
To live. She's coming home, not to live with us, but she's coming to live in BC. She's coming.
That's so exciting.
Yeah, she's been gone for 14 years, so that's the most exciting thing for me.
Aww.
That mother-daughter connection that women have when their kids are young. I lost it at the age of 18, so I didn't have it after 18. And sometimes I think when the child becomes the woman, you need that connection with each other.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of women that we had coming through that have all sorts of different age groups of children or in their life, but a mother-daughter is just very, very special. Yeah. And that's what I'm looking forward to. So that's my most exciting thing.
Awesome. Yay.
It would work at all.
For you.
Exciting. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the show again.
Hey,
you're welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Aw. And they do such beautiful photography too, like family portraits too.
Yes.
Like the one that you have in your.
I have a beautiful one in my dining room.
And
it's
grad photos,
gorgeous.
and all your kids got grad photos through them. We have to do our family photos still. It's just I can never get my whole family
and you
into.
haven't done one yet?
Well, I purchased the package, and I'm just I can see her going and it's just getting getting my kids in the same province at the same time is very difficult.
Yeah.
So because otherwise it's not a family portrait if I don't have both my kids in the picture.
Yeah.
But I've seen what they've done for yours and your family portraits, the grad photos for all your kids. Amazing work. So,
yes, I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, let's bring up our next guest, who is a challenger in Chilliwack.
Yes.
And she made it to the top 6.
Excellent.
And so let's give a big cheer for Bonnie LaValle.
Yay.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hello. How are you?
I'm excellent.
Good. Excellent. And I know that you've been on here a few times. You're old pro now, but just maybe if you could share a little bit about yourself for any of our new viewers.
Well, I want to start by giving a tribute to Andrew and Arlene, because they did my wedding photos 30 years ago.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I actually just looked at them the other day too. So
yeah, they're amazing.
yeah. So I'm married. I have 2 adult daughters, and I work full time doing accounting stuff, and I sing in a Sweet Adeline's chorus as well as a quartet.
Nice.
Play baseball. I paint. I do all sorts of stuff. I sew.
You sound very
Wow.
multi-talented.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I heard you singing. That was amazing. I know I didn't get to see it at the show, but you sent me that video clip, and oh my goodness, I was just,
Oh, yeah.
I was amazed.
It was heavenly.
Yes.
At your event. It was heavenly hearing you guys sing.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Thank
Cool.
you.
All right. So, Bonnie, tell us what went through your head when your name was called.
A couple of things. The first was total amazement. I did it. Oh my God, I actually got through. And then it flipped right away to, of course I did. That's what my goal was. My intention when I hit submit on the application form, and I did it. So not arrogant, just this is my head. That was my mindset. So.
Oh, that's great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what are
I'm very excited.
Some of the things that you learned in second segment that you're going to take with you to the third segment?
I learned that I'm very organized, and that I need to be going through this whole challenge from day one. You need to have time management and make sure that everything, all your moving pieces of the puzzle fit together. So that does not change coming into the third.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the friendships too. I mean, like Stacy said, we knew some of the girls, but not really knew them. But now, 3 intense weeks of bonding is pretty special.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think people find it hard to believe that you actually do find your tribe and you become good friends. Because, a lot of people think, well, this is a competition. And I mean, it is a competition still, but it's amazing when you're going through it together, and you all have the same goals and you're all like-minded. And it's just, you bond and you form these friendships that last forever.
Absolutely.
I've seen that over and over again. Like, it's been 11 years of Total Makeover, and I see people who are friends, who met from the very first challenge.
That's how we met.
All I know is Jessica and Cheryl are stuck with me. So
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
So tell us, what was your highlight of the Little Black Dress event? Now, not besides the part when your name was called.
I got it, Trish.
What was your highlight?
My highlight was having my friends and my family there. I sold 18 tickets. I had a lot of people there, and so I floated from table to table to table visiting, and I just wanted to be with all of them, and I was so happy that they're there to support me, and so proud when my name was called. And you could probably hear them screaming because they were sitting right behind you. And it's just like, those are my peeps. They're here for me, and that was so much love. It's
nice.
Immeasurable.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Sounds so great. And I did see that.
They're pretty great friends.
Yes, family and friends. You have a lot.
Yeah.
I
do.
You really start to see who your true friends are too, who support you through the challenge, because we all have to ask a lot of our friends and family, throughout the challenge, like, vote for me and come on here and come visit me and come check me out this event, right? And it's amazing when you see the ones that come and support you.
Yes.
Well, I like to say I sing in Sweet Adelines, and we just had competition, and then the amount of people that kept coming up to me and saying, "Oh, I voted for you." I had no idea. Yeah. So I just like hugged everyone and thanked them, and because you don't know. I mean, other than the people that post voting done, but those silent ones that just go through, I'm just so grateful.
Yeah, excellent.
So grateful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so, Bonnie, what are you looking to get out of in the third segment?
I'm gonna win this darn thing. Don't tell Jessica and Cheryl because they're fighting too. More of the same, more bonding, more learning about me, and pushing myself further and further, and achieving what I set out to do.
How did you like the guest speaker last night?
Loved her. In fact, I used the whole chair thing today because we had a thing with my daughter last night. While I was at the meeting, my daughters both live downstairs in my suite, and the oldest one evicted the youngest one. And I was on the way home. I'm talking to her, and she's like, the youngest one says, I said, well, what about this? No, I can't do that. No, what about, negative. I'm thinking, there's a chair in your way. Pick up the darn chair. Move the chair. So today we moved to the chair. So yeah, she's fantastic. She's just totally captivating, and I could not take my eyes off of her.
I know, she was amazing.
Yeah. So, and what was, of course, we did a lot of announcing. What were one of your favorite grand prizes for the winner?
Probably Whistler, because I've never been.
What?
Wow, well, that's exciting. Whistler.
No, so I told my boss today, I mean, I've already used up all of my holidays, and that's 3 days. One of them is 3 days after I get back from New Orleans, and I'm like, so we'll just discuss it later.
Yeah. That's awesome. Bank up some time and,
Yeah, I have to work stat holidays, so it'll happen.
Well, it was so great to have you on the show today. Sorry it didn't work last week.
Go with the flow. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, thanks for coming back, and we'll see you on the weekend.
Saturday.
Bye. Awesome. I love when someone's confident. I'm going to win it.
I know.
Yeah.
And she didn't even hesitate. It was already her plan.
Yeah.
Just like Terry last night.
So I wonder last night when Terry had everyone visualizing, how many people were visualizing themselves in the Whistler condo?
I
wonder.
wonder.
That'd be a good question.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's. We have another another winner from Chilliwack. Again, top 6.
Yeah.
So, and let's give a big warm welcome to Bonnie Phelan.
Yay.
Hi, Bonnie.
Thanks for coming on the show. Again.
No problem.
This time it works.
Yeah. So I think this is your first time, right, Bonnie, on the show?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. So maybe you can tell our audience a little bit about yourself.
Well, I just turned 57.
Wow.
April 14th. I grew up in Mount Lehman, Abbotsford. I come from a big family, 10 brothers and sisters.
I know. I was looking at a photo on Facebook. I'm like, you have a lot of sisters.
And I got a lot of brothers.
I saw the sisters in the photograph. I'm like, I had no idea you had so many sisters. But how many did you say?
5 girls, 5 boys.
Wow. Oh, your mother. Oh, my goodness.
No, she's still here.
Yeah, really?
There.
And were any twins or were they just?
No twins. Had a few miscarriages.
Right.
So could have been more.
But no twins. What number are you in the mix?
I am the oldest.
You're the oldest.
Wow.
I got 9 under me. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So you were born responsible, I'm gonna guess.
Yes, I did a lot of babysitting.
Yeah.
So I did a lot of babysitting when I was younger.
Oh my
God. A lot of peeling Yeah.
All right. So Bonnie,
Yeah.
you were one of the wild cards. Did you ever
Yes.
in your wildest dreams think that you were going to hear your name called? And what went through your head when your name was called?
Absolutely not. I did not think I was going to win. I was up there to congratulate the other wild card. Really, I was. I was waiting for one to hug them, and then when you called my name, I didn't hear it. I really didn't hear my name. And then Camilla said, "That's you," and I was like, "Wow." And then I thought, this must be like winning the lottery. I was so stunned. I had a hard time believing it. I really did. And then when you called me up, I was kind of unsure if I could qualify because I did read the consent, and I know my little trip didn't interfere, but I didn't know what else there was, so I was kind of a little bit unsure.
Yeah.
And yeah, just all night I was in total utter shock. All night I couldn't even sleep. I was a little tired at work the next day, but I couldn't sleep. And then it finally kind of set in or settled in at last night's meeting. I was there.
Yeah,
That's when it kind of settled in a bit. So
excellent.
Well, that's so exciting. And you know what? I just want to say the Chilliwack ladies made it really hard for the wild cards this year.
Oh yeah, because that was quite
their
a feat.
percentage was way higher than the Langley and the Abbotsford percentage of average weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
So they made it very difficult on you wild cards, and you still won, Bonnie. So congratulations.
Yeah, I'm just shocked. Just in wow.
Yeah, because that's a hard qualification to pass for a wild card to be, at least more than half of the median of all the other challengers, and they had crazy weight loss.
Oh, I know. Chilliwack beat all the cities for their weight loss. So so you had some hard competition there, but you did it. I'm so proud of you. That is awesome.
So Bonnie, some of the things that you learned in the first and second segment, what are those that you will take to the third segment?
Well, a lot out of the first segment, I'd have to say with the fundraising, I got a little bit out of my comfort zone. I didn't think I could do it, but I did. And I'm actually already planning a big, huge fundraiser next year for the Young Disability Men I work with, already in the works.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So, and working as a team, I love working with people. I love the two different Toastmasters because I'm a Toastmaster from Aldergrove, and now that I've moved to Chilliwack, I want to get back into it, but I didn't know who to go with yet, and I haven't looked at him yet, but bringing him in, that was great. I love that. I can't wait to join again. Yeah, and I got a lot of speeches still to complete. My gym habits are good. I got good willpower. What else? My eating habits are good, but having this challenge makes me have more incentive to keep going.
Nice.
And the weigh-in photos that Amanda does, all my friends on Facebook and stuff love that. They love seeing it, and all the comments I get every week. It's like, keep going, you can do this. My biggest thing for the second segment is my earning to learn. Like, I love to learn. I love to soak up things. I just love to learn and new things. And I just think that's so exciting. So I got a lot out of the second segment. I got a lot out of the first segment too.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's so great to hear. I love hearing that.
Me too.
And that you're actually, this is like my favorite part is when I see people take what they've learned for something else that they're going to do in their life, like organizing that fundraiser next year. That's, amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the stuff that really excites me.
I know. That's so exciting. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us, Bonnie, what are you looking forward to doing in the third segment? You heard everything we're doing last night, almost everything.
I did, and I'm so excited too. Continue to see body transformation and my inch loss. I got to keep that going. Getting out of my comfort zone. The thing last night was the Tough Mudder. I've always thought about doing it, but never did it. And I thought, oh, okay, I'm in. I'm ready to go for that. Try it. I want to see what I'm capable to do, like go beyond what I thought was impossible. To learn and walk with confidence, actually, like the fashion show. Can't wait for the high heels. I want to get back into them again. I know there's bigger and better things out there for me. Putting my puzzle together and completing it. When I believe it was Terry spoke last night.
Yes, Terry Holland.
Kind of like a ghost to me in a way. It was like, well, things are starting to fall in place for me now. This challenge it's another puzzle. And it was unbelievable when she was talking how things are starting to fall in place for me now. Like, it was just like I was shocked. I was like, wow, is she talking just to me or what? That's how I felt. It was like, yeah. So just looking at things and looking towards my golden years, I want them to be fabulous along the way and healthy. And I want to be vibrant and I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's in store for me. I really can't.
That's excellent.
Like, it's just, I love learning. I love to learn. I just soak it all up.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us
sharing
today
all that.
And sharing. Congratulations on winning top 6. And we're
Thank
really
you. Thank you.
forward to the next few weeks with everybody.
And we'll see you this weekend at the Little Tough Mudder.
Yep. Right, bright and early.
Okay. Bye, Bonnie.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, that's so cool. That, like, I just love that, going and, organizing a fundraiser a year later, because of, and before it was out of her comfort zone. So I love that. Awesome.
All right. Well, I think we're ready for our last set of ladies, which is
our Three Musketeers
our
here.
Three Musketeers, but I don't know where the third one is. Maybe she went to the washroom.
Yeah.
But so anyways, our next set of ladies are all from
Abby.
Abbotsford.
Yeah.
Yes. And they all got together in one place. And let's give a big welcome to Megan Briggs, Crystal Suzette, and Nicole Keeley.
Yay. Hi.
Hi.
We voted Megan off the island. She's not here.
Oh, no.
Did she have to leave?
Yeah, she had to get her son to dance because it's dance competition season, and he's like the lead in their play or what they're doing.
Oh, no.
He's Christoph. I can't not be there.
Yeah, he's Christoph in prison, so she had to run.
Right.
Well,
okay.
I'm sorry that
We love her. We interviewed her for you.
Can we play it?
That's awesome. Well, we can get Megan on next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can tell her we'll do that for sure.
All right. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to take turns and each tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, me? Okay.
Who are you,
Who
Crystal?
am I? That's the big question. I'm looking forward to finding out. I'm married. I'm a mother of 4. I've got 5 grandkids. I'm currently off on disability right now, but my job is being a victim service officer for the Correctional Service of Canada. So that's kind of me in a nutshell. And I've been in Abbotsford for 23 years now and love the Valley and it's wonderful challenge. And
That's nice.
Awesome. Excellent.
And Nicole?
And I've done this like 3 times. You guys know who I am.
I know, but we have an audience.
Oh, yeah, we have millions
listening.
of people listening who want to hear about
They
it.
may not have heard you.
My adoring fans. My name is Nicole Keeley. I am a teacher here in Abbotsford, and I have 4 kids. And I do a million things in the community. Even tonight is my volunteer night for Air Cadets. So my husband's over there making faces at me, and he votes for Megan, so we don't like him. But and I'm loving this challenge. This has been like amazing. It's actually my birthday next week, and I've been telling everyone it's going to be my 50th.
It's your 50th?
Wow.
Yeah, my 50 pounds lost next week.
I was going to go, like, no way. You are not close. That would have been shocking.
Close to 50 pounds though, but I'm still going to be 29.
Yes.
We're sticking with that.
Okay, that sounds better.
That sounds good.
And, actually for both of you, I can't believe the amazing transformation for both of you. Like from the beginning to end. Like how much now in total have you both lost?
Oh,
Well,
gosh.
in total, you got to talk to this woman because she started way before we did.
Yeah,
Where are you
I
at?
started my journey about a year ago. I was having some severe health issues. So I've now lost 86 pounds.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And in the challenge, I think, oh gosh, I don't know, 16, something like that.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
still heading in the right direction. I think around 16. I'm not sure. Anyway.
Yeah. And Nicole, how much have you lost since the challenge
I'm
began?
at 48 and a bit pounds, so I'm confident I'm going to hit 50 next week. So
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
for my birthday party, I'm going to have a 50th birthday celebration.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, yesterday at the our meeting, you were watching the speaker, and I saw your side view, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I barely even recognized you. It's just like you're so sculpted and like just so beautiful.
I think the tanning helps. I think the tanning helps. I've been taking advantage of that Fabulous 10 package.
I think the 48 pounds really help.
Yes. All right. So tell us, ladies, what went through your head when your name was called?
I knew she was going to get called. I had money on her.
Who was called first? I can't remember.
Okay, so tell us first then, Crystal.
I think my head was really blank. It was just, oh my gosh, I did it. I mean, I think that was about it. Like, my goal at the start of the challenge was top 15. If I get top 15, that will be amazing. Yeah. And so getting top 15, I'd already kind of met that goal, but I was still going to try, and I was going to work as hard as I could and see how far I got. Yeah. And so that night, with actually hearing my name announced for top 5, I didn't know what to think. I really didn't. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm one of the 5. And getting first call, but I'm looking at this room of amazing women. I was in kind of disbelief, kind of speechless. I still don't even know how to describe it. Yeah. Honored, very honored, very humbled.
Aw, that's awesome. And Nicole, what about yourself?
I think honored is definitely a good word for it. Like, I felt really good about the weight loss part of it, but there's so much else. Like, when I tell people, like, I'm in the Total Makeover Challenge, they're like, oh, you're losing weight and you're getting your hair and your makeup done. I'm like, no, there's so much more to it. And just because there is so much more to it, like, I knew I was doing really well with the weight loss, and that's been kind of like my staple and my hope that was going to get me there. Yeah. But for the rest of it, I was just like, I don't know. So I was counting on that, and I think that kind of really got me through.
Yeah. Well, I think the ones that get into top 6 are pretty high in all categories for sure. So everything that you guys did got you there. So congratulations.
Yeah. That was the heartbreaking part, is I was looking at people in the audience. So it's like, I wanted you and I wanted you and I wanted you, and like, I wanted so many more people. And then I was just like, oh, but that's more than 5.
Yeah. It's the hardest cut, because, in the first segment it's half, and in the second segment it's a third, and it's
2/3.
2/3.
I mean, 2/3 cut. Like, that is a huge cut.
And it's also after you've had so much time together working as a team, and then having to separate. So that's definitely the hardest. And usually the top 15 all are deserving of the top 6, because everyone is working hard. So it's, you could have amazing all 15, but unfortunately only 5 move forward, right? But it's hard for sure.
In a way, we're really lucky, because we got 4 of our 7 in the top. So, I mean, that was really amazing. Yes. Oh, and here's another one.
Oh, and Jackie. Hey.
You can take the spot.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, Jackie. Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Missing you guys, no?
Oh, yeah, I know. Yes.
I know.
Jackie wasn't scheduled, but she was one of our 7 Hearts for Hope. And we voted Megan out, and we brought Jackie in.
So Jackie's in top 6 now? Awesome.
All right. So tell us, ladies, what was your highlight of the Little Black Dress event, besides hearing your name called?
Oh my goodness. I got mine easily.
What?
Winning the Challenger's Choice Award by far. Absolute highlight. I mean, I was honored with a few different awards that I was so thankful and amazed and humbled to receive. But having your fellow challengers vote you, for the Challenger's Choice.
I voted for her.
Yeah.
See, okay, how can this not be the best thing in the world? Like, I mean, when you are getting that kind of honor from the women that have worked closely with you, that you put your name forward, really there's no greater gift, honor, blessing. How can there be?
Yeah.
So they're the ones that worked with me. They're the ones that got to know me. So for me, that was the absolute highlight. That had me fighting back, sobbing tears.
I thought you were starting to shake the tears there.
Hands down, that was kind of my moment.
Awesome. Yeah. What about you, Nicole?
I just love seeing everyone dressed up. Everyone was so gorgeous, and in the dresses and the hair and the makeup and stuff. And every time I saw someone, I was just like, "Oh, look at you!" And that was my favorite part, just seeing everyone so just beautiful and
awesome.
Everyone cleaned up really well.
Yeah.
After you've seen them at the gym and like sweaty and a mess, it's
I
like,
was just gonna say that's how you saw each other for months. Sweat, t-shirt.
Yeah. Well, Asia from Steve Nash, of course, our gym sponsor for Abbotsford, she was saying she couldn't believe it because she sees you all in the gym, sweaty and in workout outfits, and then to see you all beautifully done up, she was just blown away. And she said that she actually what?
She was probably like, "Who are these people?"
Yeah.
Their hair is different. I would say we all had
So we're almost out of time. But we do have one more question for you guys.
So we wanted to know what are you wanting out of segment 3? What is important to you? What are you looking forward to?
Hitting 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 100-pound weight loss goal for myself, so it would be awesome to lose that last 14, or get close to it. So that'd
be amazing.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I don't know, because I didn't really focus on top 5, so I don't know. I think seeing what else comes along, because I've already learned so much and grown so much, and I had no idea that I was going to do that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the challenges do for the changes in me.
It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's going to be hard work.
Yeah. What about you, Paul?
Well, just participating in everything coming up, like hearing everything last night, I was just like, "Oh, that's going to be cool." Oh, like the whole the leadership weekend, like that. I think even like going back before we made top 5, I was like, if I make it, like that's the reason why I want to make it in top 5, because that just sounds like such a fun, like just experience, and even just getting to know the women in the other cities who made it this far and their stories. Like, I get to make new friends out of it too, so that's really cool.
I loved your comment in the Facebook group today about the visualizing you were doing last night.
That was awesome. I loved that. It was so much fun. And like, seriously, like I had a really crappy weekend and we're getting ready to move and pack up, and it was hard work. And I was just so drained. And when we got there last night and we did that, I was just like, my spirits were just raised completely. And it was energizing. And I got super excited to do this. So
excellent. So that's wonderful.
Thanks, Terry Holland. Thank you so much for coming last night.
Awesome. We need
She was
to,
amazing.
I said, have her in more permanently next year.
That's what I said. You need to come back next year.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for coming on our show today.
Yeah.
So be sure to share the page, share the talk show on your personal pages, and share away. We love to get it out there, having everyone hear everyone's stories.
And we'll see you this weekend.
Yeah. And you'll see Megan too. We didn't really vote her out.
Yeah.
I know. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm so looking forward to this weekend with these ladies.
Oh, I know. This is when we actually really get to know somebody.
I know. Yeah.
And
Usually, like always,
all of them, we get to know them in a different way.
Yeah. Well, first segment, you know, it's hard because it's hard to get to know everyone because it's hard doing those cuts. So, you know, for me, I kind of have a little bit of a wall because I don't want to I'm scared to get too close. And so, but that's what I love about the third segment is because I get to be more involved and you get to know them in a deeper, you know, sense and get to know them. And so I love that.
And as always, every leadership weekend, stuff happens. Stuff comes out, stuff happens. Yes. We're usually surprised.
What
not
stays,
surprised.
What happens in leadership weekend stays in the leadership weekend.
Yes. All right. Well, we're already out of time. So
wow, that went by fast.
That did go by really fast. So,
fun talking to these ladies.
So we will we'll be back next week.
Yes, we will be.
Yes,
talking about the leadership weekend.
Ooh, I'm in Richmond, but we'll have to chat about that. I forgot about that. But we're probably back next weekend. Maybe Jenny will be here by herself.
Not.
All right, but we'll let you know. And it's really thanks for tuning in. It's really great hanging out with you guys all on Wednesdays. Yeah. So much fun.
Exactly.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.